From Germany to New York, Nadja and her son Elias embark on a journey with the hopes that a doctor can provide her the necessary medication for healing. Diagnosed with leukemia, she courageously continues despite feeling ill from taking medicine. While at the airport, Elias befriends Farid. Unbeknownst to passengers settling into their evening flight are 3 air marshals being assassinated covertly by Bastian and his cohorts. They also disable black boxes in order to ensure undetected radar tracking of their jet. The group's commander, Bird, then informs the passengers that his group has taken control of the aircraft and that they intend everyone to remain there until a ransom is paid. Nadja pursues Elias as he tries to hide. When 8-Ball, a psychotic hijacker, spots them, he shoots Nadja multiple times. Assuming she is gone, the hijackers start the second part of their scheme by compelling Farid to record a statement that gives the impression the plane has been hijacked by terrorists in preparation for a suicide strike, knowing full well that the plane would then be shot down. As Nadja recollects the fateful day of her husband Nicolay's slaying, she remembers how their car broke down during a family outing. She sends him to seek help from a nearby farm, but he never returns. When she goes in search for him herself, the vampire who had slaughtered her beloved ambushes and bites her before being immolated by the morning sun's rays. Not long after becoming a vampire herself, Nadja ventures back to the same homestead with hopes of uncovering answers regarding what transpired on that tragic night. She came upon an elderly vampire who attempted to shoot her for killing his son, but she defeated him and beat him to death before fleeing with vials of suppressant for vampires and setting the farmhouse on fire. Before killing and devouring a dog, Nadja gains entry to the cargo hold and takes out the contacts and dentures that cover her mutant eyes and fangs. When a hijacker discovers her in the act, she murders him and consumes his blood, turning herself entirely into a vampire in the process. Just as the hijackers are about to jump out of the jet, she locates Farid, and together they are able to regain control of the aircraft. Before Nadja catches him off guard and bites him, Berg struggles to regain control of the cockpit. Before he can complete his transformation, she stabs him with a dagger. The hijackers assign 8-Ball the duty of killing Nadja after recognizing the danger they face. When he is ready to stake her, Elias confronts him with Berg's gun, inadvertently shoots through a window, and depressurizes the aircraft. He subdues her with UV light and then draws some of her blood. Regaining control of the cockpit, the hijackers raise the pressure. After escaping and injecting himself with Nadja's blood, 8-Ball burns himself to a crisp in the cargo hold. The remaining passengers arm themselves as the other hijackers, with the exception of Bastian, are soon ambushed and slain by a vampire 8-Ball. After Nadja persuades them that she wants to assist, they are able to secure the aircraft and lock 8-Ball in the hold. Nadja is told by Bastian that the aircraft won't have enough fuel to make it to New York, and that they must land quickly to avoid a crash. 8-Ball is accidentally released by a self-centered passenger who is injured and hoping to be bitten. Instead, he kills the man and turns the majority of the other passengers into vampires. Nadja resolves to give herself as a sacrifice by utilizing the hijackers' explosives to murder them, because she is aware that they will be able to flee if the plane lands. Elias stops her and goes instead, but before being encircled by vampires, he only succeeds in grabbing the detonator. Before killing and feeding on Bastian, Nadja makes Farid pledge to take care of him as she tries to save her son, but 8-Ball attacks her and saps all of her blood. As 8-Ball moves to attack Elias, Farid maneuvers the aircraft into the direction of the rising sun, forcing 8-Ball to catch fire and perish. Nadja rejects Elias and runs away, knowing that his life is in jeopardy as a result of her desire for his blood, but Elias uses his blood to save Nadja's life. The authorities board the jet in search of survivors after the plane lands at an RAF base in Scotland, despite Elias and Farid's pleadings, which leads to a slaughter. Elias escapes from an ambulance and runs back to the plane, where he witnesses his mother eating a soldier. When he hails his mother, she only responds with a roar of hunger, and then moves toward him with the purpose of consuming him. Elias detonates the bomb after realizing that his mother is dead, and that all that is left of her is a ravenous beast. This kills both the mother and the other vampires, As the camera slowly draws away, Ferret is let go and hugs Elias. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notification for more movie recaps.